right? Whoa, pincushions to... I guess this is like the closest thing we get to a boss. Ooh. Oh no, there are more, now that I'm remembering. Oh, the spawning. Oh, there. Guess they're activated by movement, so those aren't going to go off.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
Anything else about? Nope, does not look like it.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
Oof, after all those hallucinations, who would be able to blame him? Especially since it's bringing up all that guilt.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. He ain't all that shy.
Aww. Yes, let's...
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
The true arsenal grants access to the trapper snail, a powerful secret skill. Let's see. The True Forge grants access to 2 additional upgrade tiers, unlocking the full potential of each weapon. That I'm definitely interested in.
But that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Yeah, stranger, considering it's the only one. But we still don't have any upgrades for machete or fang repeater.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Rothus Lagoon. Shard detected. Folks' tales say that this is where the legendary Ankle Gator Queen resides. Right. Here we go. Here we go with least favorite stage. Ankle gators are nearly extinct, though folks' tales say that an ancient one resides in Rothus Lagoon.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Oop. Too slow.
All kinds of beasts who don't know up from down, still lurking about.
Sneaky decoy.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
The noises they make as they're burning.
Even the brushers learn to fear this place.
There we go.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct.
Whoa, God.
Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Yeah, you see now my concern.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
I want to head back up first, since that seems like the place of progress. Make sure. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Not that there really is a whole lot in this game to pick up from what I recall.
They don't like company.
Whoa, shit. Let's try this out. It doesn't last for very long, though.
Can't
Whoops.
get hasty in a place like this.
Whoops again. What? Christ. Alright, I'm very much not having a very good feel for this space here. Ugh. This thing's fucking me up. Oh god, and I don't have any HP left. Thank you for that pity tonic. Alright, Binks, hope you have a good dinner. Ankle gator fear. Yes, Marco, exactly. You know what? I'm just gonna try and run. Nope, that's not gonna work. This will work though. Oh, they're being very merciful with the
smells worse than an ankle gator's breath.
tonics now.
The stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
Ah!
The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
I don't. I hate this area so much.
They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
Oh, okay, this can be thrown as well. Oh boy. This could very well be my first death.
Those thin cushions have been living
Oh, God.
off the ankle gator scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Oh god. Oh, I was hoping that would give me another tonic. But a decoy isn't terrible. Not great, but not terrible.
leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch.
I want my Fang repeater back. Woof!
Bad idea to walk in gator grass. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it.
Ah! Where the fuck did you come from?
Still like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
Oh, Christ. I think I have a continue, but still, this is not fun. Alright, let's make a run for it. Oof.
That old gator's right on his tail. Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the Queen.
What is that? Some kind of item upgrade, I would assume. Gotta wait till that dissipates. Well, something pointy. Oh, I guess that's an upgrade for the spear. Whoa! Did not think she would be able to get me there. Ankle gator egg.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair?
No, 'cause well,
Use a kid as bait.
I guess so, but I just wanted to avoid it. I wonder if you can
Now
skip
she's
this
coming for him.
fight.
She's got nowhere else to go. The
I don't know.
shard's sitting in plain view.
Come on.
They say if you run across an ankle gator,
It didn't work!
keep running.
It didn't work! She's not going for the dummy! Come on. Teardrop?
She's starting to get annoyed.
Yeah, it's just gonna get faster though, if I recall. Oh, and that shit pops up too.
He's got it. And now to finish her off.
No, I just want to run! Oh, fuck this.
And now he's made her mad.
Oh.
Peace, Queen Anne.
Okay.
Brushes.
That wasn't as bad as I remembered. Still not fun. Alright, let's get out of here.
Kid's done what needed to be done.
And never return. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to fight another one of those at some point, though.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
Ankle gator egg. Ask Zia about the massive egg from Rothus Lagoon. Do you think an ankle gator could be tamed?
That gator's a crazy gal. But so is the gal who promised to look after her.
Alright. Oh, it follows us. Ever seen anything like this before?
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
I know that you were supposed to get a squirt as a pet too. I think I must have missed it.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
What should we update next? Foundation. Use the star to upgrade the distillery. The true distillery grants access to potent spirits from the private preserve. Yes.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Oh, and I've been completely forgetting to choose more of these. Alright. Bastion bourbon. Yes. And Hardy Punch. 1 chance to carry on if defeated. Life wine. Survive an attack that would have brought defeat. Creamy, nutty flavor is said to bring about courage and confidence. Favorite drink of slingers. Other risk-taking sorts. Black rye. 2+ black tonic capacity. Falling malt. Reduce damage from falling. 200% damage by falling on foes. Wear whiskey. Only active when below 33%. Fetching fizz. Absorbs fragments. I guess I will go with Hardy Punch.
Hardy Punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
You know what? I didn't mind the pike all that much. It was pretty decent.
To fix a brusher's pike,
And we have so
you
much,
just need a good
we might
length
as well
knife
do
bark.
something, even though it's not going to be our primary weapon. I might stick around with it for a little more, test it out more. But I do not like sneaky decoy at all. It doesn't last long enough to be worth it. Going back to the trip mine.
Normally I wouldn't care to see a kid with a pike and machete in either hand.
Does anyone know
The
if
next
Tori's
shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
going to be streaming today? Because I intend to raid her, so if not, I might go on. Well, nah, I won't go on for longer.
Know how Ceylondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Army carbine.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Not sure about how I feel about this one just yet. Oops.
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Alright, I'm glad. I've been so... Oh god, not these things. I've been so looking forward, to seeing her play again. Let me go, you're dead!
Grand rails all grown over with things with calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place. Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that.
I do like the diversity of the different weapons that you can get here, but like some are just so vastly superior to others, at least I feel, that it kind of, I don't feel like it really just encourages you to try many. But then again, I just might not really be using them in the most efficient manner.
The place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
As I've mentioned
The
before,
grand rails seem much more fighting in bygone times.
I'll stick with these just to try and get better at them.
Years ago, first shots fired in the Ceylondian War. right here that Zolf's Ur forefathers decided to mix it up.
No! I don't think I've ever noticed that animation of the shards falling.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Yeah, and don't just try and pass it off as a small thing, stranger.
The rail must have shook the Ur to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned into the swampweed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While shooting a genuine registered army carbine? While choking on swampweed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Oh god. Oh, what did I just pick up? Something fancy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. Should have seen him tiptoe around those swamp weeds in his way. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station waiting for him. Not just another wallflower pincushion like it. At first, he thinks it's Zolf. Turns out he's wrong.
Survivor.
This is for you, says the man. Then wham. When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there.
Sealed note.
The only words the kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the head, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
Let me check something real quick. Okay. Ceramic stock pot. Ask Zia about her ceramic stock pot. What do you do for food back when you were living on Prosper Bluff?
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get.
Sealed note. Ask Zia about the note left by the Ura messenger at Point Lemaine. Can you read this? It's addressed to you.
The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf.
It's meant for Zia. Isn't this Zolf's handwriting?
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Man, I wonder what Zolf did exactly to beat up this monument so much. It seems like, that would require quite a lot of strength. Yeah, let's go for the arsenal this time.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
And I'm going to, right now, I'll switch over to my usual ones in order to do this.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking. He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Next stop, who knows where.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this. What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once. Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Ceylondia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. Her mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father.
No, no! Woof.
Father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the Mancers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Uri trader, selling out the city. One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Oh, great. Here we go. Come over here. Come over here. Now you want to. Oh, fuck. It went off on me. Oof. Come over here, come over here. Oh, shoot. Too soon. God, the way it screams.
The young man convinced her to take him to a family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals. When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
Dig my hole, build a wall.
Oh, great.
One day back
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, let's get rid of this thing first. No. Don't aim that way. how they just like.
Told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult.
I was gonna say, I love how those just like fly upwards, Team Rocket style.
Someday your bird is gonna fly. Don't build that wall until it's done. Don't build that wall until it's done. But now you got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong.
It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals.
Shouldn't have done that. What a waste.
They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag. Then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Build a wall.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, I panicked there and just did not do what I needed to. Two of these fuckers.
One day that wall is gonna fall.
They seem smaller though.
Build that city
Might just be me though. Oh gosh, but they're still fast.
on a hill.
Getting fast, getting fast.
Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall.
Oh my god. Jesus. There's one. Oof.
Her plan almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls. The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tassel terminals.
Hello, Dahlia. Welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, I'm all out of heal juice.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
God, I hope we don't get any more of those ankle gators. I do not like them. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, how many times do I have to counter it? There we go.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
I hate these things. Ugh. Well, but at least I'm not being chased by so many things at once. Oh gosh. Alright. You're over there. Hello, Tori. How are you doing? I don't like the look of that thing at all. I don't know what it is about plants that, like, there are a lot of plants out there that freak me out. Like pitcher plants freak me out. I don't know what I'm blanking on what their names are called, but the like pod plants that Violet Plume are based on freak me out. Rune don't freak me out. Even though they probably should, considering how much body horror they have, but they look too much like people to freak me out. I think when it comes to like pitcher plants and the pod plants, it's because I have tryptophobia.
Did as she was told.
So those in particular really set it off.
That den, she found a journal written in her father's hand. Day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her.
Yay!
When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he
Ah,
left it.
interesting. Yeah, okay. Like, I remember seeing some of the designs you posted before, and those were really, really pretty. I liked them a lot. But yeah, I really can't look at those, especially like the flowers that have like the clusters of holes, and like the weird, like, I don't know. I guess they're just like these really big seeds. Those are like.
The trappers, daring bunch of fools.
But teeth and body horror, those I'm fine with.
The Gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
Alright, I think we can get one more in
The
before we
shards are
give
getting
Tori a
harder to
raid.
find.
Are you on for tonight, Tori? Which one would be Trigger Hill? Oh, that's a proving ground. Yeah, the Lotus. Cawford Cauldron. Here it simmers in this unstable area, which once pierced to the heart of the world. Okie dokie.
Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
Oops.
So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. Best to keep out of the cauldron. It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. That learning led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
Fire, fire. I'm Cornholio. Something heavy.
Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here.
Go ahead and cook us up some grub. Yeesh.
Taste the air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
Hello, Mark. Thank you for the subscription. Ugh. Oh, congratulations on getting the true end. Were you satisfied with the ending?
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them.
Oh, alright, so that's nice. It does go through the shields of the plant. Still not sure if I care much for this weapon, but... Again, it's probably because I just don't really use them to the best of their abilities. Pecker nest.
Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash.
Well, that's good. That's good. Hello, Moon.
The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found.
Is it difficult, or is there just a lot that you need to do that's kind of not immediately obvious for the true
Places
ending?
inhospitable as they come. But still, we pressed on. After all, when we looked down inside Colford Cauldron, looked down through all the smoke and flames. We saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity.
Not looking forward to all those things waking up.
We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Johnson Bog. Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more.
Whoa. And nothing over here. I will get to Hades eventually, but originally we had it planned so that back when it was
Tenants all
me.
gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell.
when it was me, Kime, and Konetsu, that since I had done Pyre, Kime would do Bastion, and Konetsu would do Transistor.
Shed any tears for him though.
But obviously that's not going to be the case, so I'll probably just be playing all the Supergiant games myself.
a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Alrighty then. Well, we will go ahead and leave things off right there. Let's see, for the rest of the week, we've got Tori, who streams on Tuesdays. I'm not entirely sure what she's working on now. She's not going to be continuing Bright Eyes, so she'll probably continue with just doing some reading. She's been reading Dancing with Dragons, I believe is the name, or she might pick something else up. Then on Wednesdays is when we stream Fata Morgana. That's going to be at 8:30 p.m. EST. Then on Thursdays and Fridays at about 6 p.m. EST, Kime streams either Sola Torobo or Death Stranding. She does intend to get back to The Last of Us 2 at some point, but she just hasn't really been feeling the game. And then back on Sunday at 5 p.m. EST, it is Bastion. And for now, we are going to go ahead and raid Leifule, who is playing Hollow Knight. She just began. Thank you all for coming, and hope you have a good night or day.